enjoyed that, didn't we? Yeah. Hens on this farm live in deep litter houses like this, which is sort of in between free-range hens where they roam around freely, and battery farms where you get hundreds of hens all living together. Now, a lot of people think the battery farm's a bit unkind on the chickens, so they like to eat free-range eggs, which cost a bit more. Hens don't have any teeth, you know, they've just got beaks, so you have to give them grit to help them chew up the food, and shell grit to help them make the egg shells. It's a good job this hen doesn't lay 250 eggs a year, and it's a good job emu doesn't as well.
And now, from Emu's world, somewhere in the heart of England, comes...
Emu's All Right in Windmill Show!
Windmill. Well, as you can see, we're all jumping and so are the kids. Come on!
Two step one from the middle of the floor. Blow little kids to the woman next door. Step on the gas, put your hand in the air. Make a peace sign, then you throw back your head. Think about nothing, now you're nice and high.
Heavy leather resurrection
Yeah, here we are, and it's time for our Emu Spin Quiz again. Well, you know, last week the question was, what was the name of the phone that we have inside here at the Pink Windmill? Most of you got it right, of course. It was called, that's it, the hotline. And we're going to have a quick look in here, and Emu is rather. Just anyone to do, just, you haven't found, oh, you have got one. Right, Pink Windmill, yes, that's it. And the answer is the hotline. Right, well, we should be phoning up this person in just a short while, but right now I'm going to show you some of the fabulous prizes you can win today on our Spin Quiz.
And you can win this fabulous game of swing ball.
Yeah!
You can win this great animal book.
Nice, and of course, if the sails land on the pointer like that, then that means you have won our Star Prize.
Star Prize, Star Prize, Star Prize.
You can play all your favourite records on this music centre.
Nice, isn't it? And we've got our lovely little Kelly to help us today. How are you, Kelly? All right?
Thank you.
Are you a bit puffed out after that dancing?
Yes.
It's great fun, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Here we are. We've got a right answer here. It says, Dear Emu, the telephone is named the Hotline with love from Zoe Marsh. And Zoe comes from Abergele, is that right? I think it's in Wales, yes. There's the phone number. Would you like to phone her up? As you know, when you send in your entries, you can either put them on the back of an envelope or on the back of a drawing, whatever you like. as long as you've got the right answer. All those that do have the right answer all get put into our mail sack, don't they, Emu? And so you all stand an equal chance of getting pulled out. Then as soon as we do get through on the phone, keep your fingers crossed, if we do, then we'll be able to ask you a question. If you get it right, Emu will spin the wheel for you, won't you, Emu? Don't get too close to me today, because I've got a bit of a cold. That's it. No, you don't have to stand over there. No, it's right. It isn't catching. Yes, oh, it is. Any luck?
No.
No, I thought that was going to happen to them. Something's happening.
It's ringing.
It is ringing. All we want for them is to be out.
Hello? Hello? She's on the phone.
Is she? Hello?
Hello?
Is that Zoe?
Yeah.
Hello, Zoe. It's Rod and Emu. We're calling you from the Pink Windmill, live. Yeah. I can hear somebody's talking in the background. Who's that, your father?
Yeah.
How is he, all right?
Yeah.
And you are in what, in Wales?
Yeah.
Yes, and have you had a nice day today?
Yeah.
Good. Have you got any brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are their names? Yeah? Yeah. Well, shall we ask you a question?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
yes, please. Right. I've got a special one for Zoe, a special Welsh one.
Yes. In which city is the Eiffel Tower?
In which city is the Eiffel Tower? And don't say Cardiff.
Paris.
Paris! Yeah! Here we go! Right. Look at this, look. Oh, it's just gone past the super prize. But never mind, Zoe, I'm sure number 1 is a very nice prize.
A baby emu!
You've won a baby emu! Where are they? Where's those baby emus got? Oh, there it is over there. There it is. Can you see it? Look.
Yes.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Can you find a nice home for that?
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll be sending it to you through the post from the Pink Windmill post office. OK, Zoe?
Yeah.
Thank everybody in your house for playing the game with us, won't you?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wasn't that great? And if you want to play our Pink Windmill spin quiz, well, we'll be giving you a question later on in the show, won't we, Emu? But anyway, this is where you send your entries.
Emu's All Life Pink Windmill Show, Central Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA.
It's me, Redford. Oh, lovely.
Oh, Chloe.
Oh, Croc, whatever's the matter? Oh, what is it? You're all wet and yucky. Whatever is it?
Well, I was lying in bed this morning,
Yes?
just staring up at the ceiling. And you know that drain pipe that runs right across my ceiling?
The one that carries Mrs. Grotbag's bath water, yes?
Well, it wasn't there.
Oh?
So I thought to myself, I thought, if Mrs. Grotbags pulls the plug out of the bath, all the water's going to come rushing through the hole where the pipe should be and go all over me.
Oh, yes.
So I thought, I'd better get out of bed before she pulls the plug out. But it was too late. She pulled the plug out and I got drenched.
Oh, dear.
I thought.
Yes?
I wasn't quick enough. Oh.
Oh, poor Croc. Oh, Mrs. Grotbag's bath water. Oh, no wonder you're all covered in gunge. Oh, I wonder whatever happened to that pipe.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, dear, some mess, isn't it?
Oh, look, Redford. There's my drain pipe. She's got it.
Yes.
Correction, Buster!
Oh.
It was your drain pipe. It is now mine.
Oh.
It's all part of my new master plan. Now, what has that emu got that I haven't got?
Feathers, dear.
That's just the sort of stupid remark I'd expect from you, you bird-brained brass boiler.
Oh, yes. Insult time already.
That emu has got power. Power over all the brats in the world. Now, if I had that emu, then I would have all the power over all the brats. So we're going to get him.
Oh, but your majesticals, we've tried everything.
Yes, even your magic.
That's why we're not going to try magic. Oh, no. Today, we are going to try guile.
But we haven't got any guile. But I think we've got some gravy browning.
Oh, and I've got some talcum powder.
Quiet, you two. Now, where is it that emu hides in that pink windmill?
Oh, please, you royal rubbish stump. In the flower bins.
Correct, Croc. Emu hides in the flower bins. Now, all we have to do is to go down there, because I have read that emus don't like water. So we're going to go down there, you see, and we're going to put this pipe into the flower bin, put some water down it, and then when emu floats up to the top, we're going to grab him! Come on, let's go down to that pink windmill. And Croc, get yourself cleaned up. How dare you come on a mission like that? Oh, and smelling like that, too.
Oh, but Mrs. Godbags, it wasn't me. It was... Oh, dear.
Oh, never mind, Croc. I'll tell you what, you can borrow some of my talcum powder. Oh, yeah, come on.
Coming to tell us more information about twin skulls.
Yes.
Yay!
And I'm very excited too, because do you remember 2 weeks ago we showed you that special agricultural school?
Yes, out in Hellstone, Australia, yes.
Out in Hellstone, Australia, yes. That's what I was just going to say, that, wasn't I? Well, you see, they wanted to be twinned with a similar school here in England. And do you know there is only one agricultural school in the whole of England?
Yes, and that's the Brymore School in Bridgewater, Somerset. We've got some film about them.
It's marvellous.
The children here study all subjects like maths, English, and they also run their own farm. They keep cows, pigs and sheep. Yes, they do.
That's great, isn't it?
Lovely.
You can actually see them doing it all there.
Yes, and it's very exciting because we've got the two agricultural schools on opposite sides of Australia twinned.
On opposite sides of Australia and the opposite sides of the world, you mean?
Yes.
Twinned, yes, we certainly have, yes. Can I actually get a word in now and do something?
Yes.
Because we've got another Aussie school for you, one that wants to be twinned with one here in England, and I'd like you to have a look at this. This is the Des Moines Public School, and it's a school for 5 to 11-year-olds, and they're especially interested in drama and creative writing. And this is, in fact, their school library. Can you see where they've created this sort of fantasy world?
Nice.
It's great, isn't it?
Lovely. So if you'd like your school to be twinned with that one in Australia, then get your teacher to drop us a line here at the Pink Windmill and mark your envelopes Twin Schools.
Oh,
Surprise! I've beamed us all down. OK, this is a raid, Blue-Eyes, you dirty brat. Play it again, Sam. Croc, have you got that drain pipe?
Yes, your Imperial chainsaw. But we mustn't lose it, because it's got to go back on my ceiling so I don't get covered in... Oh, dear.
Oh, Croc! Croc! Look! It's working! It's working! Just a minute. Just a minute. Where's Redford? I know I beamed us all down. Where is he again? Redford! Redford!
Oh, here I am. Oh, you know how I hate all that beaming down stuff. I go all dizzy and I get all wafty and everything. Oh, it comes all over me, you know.
Well, yes, it's going to come all over me too if I don't put that drain pipe back.
Quiet, you two! Now, you all know my plan. Yeah. Now, go on then and keep it very quiet. Right. And you can keep it quiet too, you horrible little brat. Yeah. Now, are we all ready? Now, Redford, you go stand by and get some water ready in the bath, right? While we fix this pipe into there, and then you can come back and tip the water in here, and then... We've got him! We've got him! Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy! This is the bestest plan what I've ever done! And you lot can keep quiet, too!
again.
Hello, Mr. Harris. So nice to see you here at the Pink Windmill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Emu. Yeah, I'm sorry to crash in on you like this, but
That's all right.
I'm on a tour promoting this new LP of mine, this record, The Coogee Bear and the Monster.
That's the one with the symphonic orchestra, isn't it? Yeah, we like that.
And I need the didgeridoo on the promotional tour.
Of course, yes.
And in the car, there was this awful rattle, and I
Yes.
stopped. I opened the didgeridoo carrying case,
Yes.
and I've only put a lagerphone in.
Oh,
Look at that.
fancy putting a lagerphone in when you ought to have a didgeridoo.
So I was wondering, as I was passing here, I thought it would be nice to see if you've got an old bit of pipe I could use, say a bit of wooden pipe, or you
Metal
probably
pipe?
haven't got wooden pipe, have
No,
you? Metal
anybody's
pipe?
seen any pipe around here? No.
It needs to be about, I suppose, about an inch in diameter, about a drain pipe sort of thing.
No, I haven't seen anything at all.
The very thing.
What? Who put that there?
Pop that over there for me, can you? That's it. Could I try that?
Yeah,
Emu, hang
you
on to
can
that
have
for me. Oh, stop it. Careful that don't get the...
No, don't get all the lagers all mixed up with the phones. No.
That's about the right diameter, too.
What is it, for? What do you have to do?
Well, it's like a didgeridoo. You know, you go down the middle. Let me just try it and see if it works.
It does. Oh, that's good.
That's great.
Do some more. Eh?
Well, if I actually increase the pressure,
Yes.
then it'll jump up to the next overtone, and that'll be exactly the right pitch
Oh,
for
I
what
can
I want.
understand about
Let me
that.
try that.
Yes, yes, I do. Oh, it's just good, isn't it?
That's good.
Well,
Can I borrow that?
Yes, you can have that. And don't forget your flugelhorn.
Thanks
And-
very much.
and
Thank you, Emu.
I can show you the way.
Good.
This is the way.
They were good, whoever they are.
I don't know. Say goodbye to Mr. Harris. Bye-bye.
See you then.
This way.
That's
Over
lovely.
here, Rolf. I'll show you the way.
Quiet! I've had enough! Nothing ever goes right for me. He's gone and pinched my drain pipe. And you, Velcro, why don't you go and play somewhere else? Right! I'm going to get some hostages now. I've had enough. Quiet! Right, you all know what to do. Aim at Emu's satchel. All right, when I tell you. 3, 2, 1, throw! I'm going to go and find another drain pipe. Go away, Bazaz! Well done, Zach, you horrible...
Wasn't it exciting having Mr. Rolf Harris actually coming in here to the Pink Windmill and seeing us? And things are getting very excited with Boggle too, because they're still trying to make that dragon right over there in Boggle's kingdom.
Boggle's guards and Princess Hortensia are being held captive by the ruthless Chinese spies. Oddjob John and King Boggle have only a few hours left to produce a dragon in order to save them from a terrible fate. Now, watch on.
Oh, John, you've just pulled down the curtains in the royal throne room.
Yes, that's right, Your Majesty.
Why, it was you who did it. It wasn't me. You're the one who'd be getting into trouble when Princess Hortensia comes back.
If she ever does come back, Your Majesty, that's why I've done it, to try and save her.
What are you doing?
The only way we can do that, sire, is to give those 2 Chinese spies what they want, a dragon.
Yes, but...
Ah, this clothes here is too nicely for a frame, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes, the royal anti-judge, John.
Now, dragons are green and gold, aren't they? So with any luck at a distance, this might pass for a dragon.
What do you mean?
There we are, get that over there like that. Could you give me those braids, Your Majesty?
I can see what you're doing.
Ah, excellent. Excuse me, sire. That should fit nicely for a tail.
You're making a dragon, aren't you, John? Here.
Yes.
I know where there's some more curtains up in Hortensia's room. I'll get those.
Yes, excellent, sire. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. John, here we are. I've got them from Hot's room.
Oh, good work, sire.
There now.
Yes, Your Majesty. Could you put them down over there, sire?
Oh, yes.
Your Majesty, look. I fashioned these two cushions to look like a head.
Oh, yes.
I think at a distance that'll look marvellous. Now, Your Majesty, the frying pan. Would you bring it to me, sire?
Fine. Yes, of course, John. Yes. Right away, John. There we are.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, Becky.
Now, that should look like eyes at a distance, sire.
That's my breakfast, John.
Yes, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but we need them. How about that?
Oh, yeah, very good.
Now, just a little more paint on there, and I think we'll get away with that.
Just you take your hands off me! How dare you touch me? Me, a royal person, a princess!
Ah! You, princess, no longer. You now our slave.
Slave? Oh, how dare you! Oh, you oaf!
If no dragon appear in 1 hour, we take you all back to China. And you walk on Great Wall.
And you walk in paddy field all day. You plant lice.
Oh, I'll plant one on the end of your nose in a minute if you don't let me go! Go! Oh! Will you let me go? Ah!
It's not looking too bad, Your Majesty. I think we might just about get away with it. Your Majesty, could you move like a dragon?
Odd job, John. I've got no idea how dragons move, you know. And I've never done this before. And I don't see why I have to do it now. After all, I'm the king.
Yes, I know that, Your Majesty, but you know our plan. If you come into the field dressed like this and move like a dragon, those 2 Chinese spies will come out to inspect you. That'll give me time to nip into the hut and free the others.
Yes.
Now, Your Majesty, can you roar?
Yes, yes. Roar.
A little louder, sire.
Roar.
Wait a minute, Your Majesty. Here we are, Your Majesty.
What's that?
Roar down that.
Oh, good idea, John. Yes, I will.
Oh, excellent, Your Majesty, excellent.
Thank you, John. It's good, wasn't it?
Yes.
John, dragons don't just move, you know, and roar. They breathe smoke and flames.
Of course, Your Majesty, smoke and flames.
Yes.
Wait a minute, sire.
Where you going, John?
I'm just over at the fire putting some coals in the chestnut roaster.
We haven't got any time for chestnuts, John.
Your Majesty,
What's that?
look, take the chestnut roaster. If you puff the bellows through the chestnut roaster and blow smoke through the head,
Oh, yes.
that should look marvellous.
And roar at the same time.
Roar at the same time.
Yes, I'll do it, yes. Yeah, oh,
Oh, that's good, Your Majesty. More smoke. More smoke, Your Majesty. Excellent, excellent, sire, excellent.
It's getting very warm in here, John.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, Your Majesty, but the effect is perfect. Come on, let's rescue them.
Yes.
More smoke, Your Majesty. Louder roars. Come on, sire.
Just a minute, John.
Come. We all go now to China. You, all our slaves.
Oh, will you take your hands off me, you buffoons, you idiots, you peasants! I'm warning you!
Too late. You only slave because you know give up dragon.
Oh, I keep telling you, we haven't got a dragon! Looky, dragon! Oh, looky, dragon! Oh,
Come on, Your Majesty. More smoke. Louder roar, sire. More smoke, Your
come on. Oh, hurry up, John. Wonderful. Good job, John.
Hey.
Oh.
Come on, then. Get them in. Drag them up. Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
the affair of the dragon catchers. But be watching next week for more adventures in Boggle's Kingdom.
That was really an exciting adventure, wasn't it, Kelly? And there'll be a new Boggles adventure starting next week. But we're going to play another game of spin quiz, and we're going to have a look in here to see if we can find another right answer, which was the hotline. Got it. Oh, look at this. Look, it's an oven. It's the pink windmill oven. Can you open that door? Oh, and there is the hotline. That's clever, isn't it? That is from Lisa Robertson, and she's from Leicester. Dear Rod and Emu, the answer to last week's question is the hotline. That's right. Well, there's her phone number, Kelly. And whilst Kelly is phoning up you, Lisa, at home, we'll just remind you of what our star prize is.
Star prize, star prize.
Yes, it's this lovely music centre.
It'd be ever so nice to win that, wouldn't it, Emu? A fabulous music centre. And I just hope that Lisa's at home and is watching the show. And if she is, excuse me, we will phone her up and ask her a question, and then we'll spin the wheel for her. It shows she gets a chance of winning that. It wasn't my fault. I didn't put it down. I know that. Don't.
Hello, she's on the phone.
Oh, dear. Yeah. Hello?
Hello.
Is that you, Lisa?
Yeah.
Hello. Are you watching the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, well, wait, stop it. Well, we're phoning you up live from the Pink Windmill, and we're going to ask you a question, all right?
Yeah.
Have you got any brothers and sisters?
No.
That's not the question. And are you there with your mum and dad?
No.
You're there all by yourself?
I'm with my friends.
Oh, all right then. I'm with my friends. What's your friend's name?
Donna and Louise.
Hello, Donna and Louise. Right. What are you laughing at? Now, don't you start laughing at it at all. Come here. Right, OK, well, Lisa and Donna and Louise, we're going to ask you a question, and you can all get together on it.
For what kind of activity does someone use a palette and an easel?
For what kind of activity does somebody use a palette and an easel?
Painter.
A painter, and it's painting. Quite right. Hang on to that, and we'll spin the wheel for you. Look at this, look! Yeah! Well, what do you think of that then?
Lovely.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you wheel it over here, Tammy? Alex, sorry. There, look at this. We shan't be a minute. Alex, you're just gently wheeling it in. There, you've got the speakers that you can tie one on each side of your head, and that goes under your arm and you walk down the street in it. All right?
Yeah.
And that's all for you. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for playing the game, and give our love to Donna and who was it?
Louise.
Louise. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Alex, would you take that over there? There you are, you see. Now, why don't you have a go and join our spin quiz and see if you can win some super prizes like that. All you got to do is to send your entries on the back of an envelope or a drawing, as you've just seen, together with your age, your name, your address, and, of course, most important, your phone number. And the answer to this question: what did John... no. When John was making the eggs for the... when John was making the eggs for the eyes, that was the question. Wait a minute, there's another one here. Shan't be a minute. Right, how about this one? Scrub all that. Where did the Chinese spies threaten to make Princess Hortensia work? OK? When you were watching Boggle, the Chinese spies threatened to make Hortensia work somewhere. Where was it? Put that on the back of the envelope or your drawing and send it to the address that we'll be giving you straight after the
Pink Windmill Post Office.
And these wonderful drawings have been sent in from Dawn Langley, Marilyn Saxby, Sarah Dawson, Martin Foster, Emma King, Rory Hunter,
Samantha Cleve, Michelle Tuck, Tina Papworth, Craig Chappell, Michelle Stars, Darren Baxter.
And there's this one here, which is a picture of the strangest looking emu I think we've ever had. But look, it says, emu at a punk party. And that one was sent in by Debbie Wood, and she's age 9 from Lincoln. Thank you.
Hey, Joe, how about this letter? We get seen in Spain, you know. Really? This came all the way from Alicante in Spain, and it's from Claire and Christopher Taylor. And they write and say they watch our show every week and they enjoy it a lot. And they get it videotaped from England and sent to them in Spain, which is pretty good, isn't it?
In Alicante.
It's not my fault, sorry.
All right. That's what you meant, isn't it?
Yes, it's what I meant. Anyway,
You're lost now, aren't you?
They get it videotaped in England, they send it over to Spain.
Yes, we get it sent over to Spain, see? And then after that, I think it's pretty good, actually.
Yes.
And something else you'll be getting from England to Spain is a T-shirt.
Yeah, that's right. Every letter we read out in the Pink Windmill post office will receive a Pink Windmill T-shirt. And here's one that was sent in from Paisley in Scotland. And it's from Heather, aged 9, Valerie, aged 8, and Eileen, aged 3. They're the Nicholson sisters. And they write, Dear Rod and Emu, we are writing to you to say, why don't you have a cook's corner on your show? We are sending a recipe to you called Lantern Tray Bake. We hope you like the taste. Well, we follow the recipe.
You mean I follow the recipe?
Oh, that's right, yeah. Debbie followed the recipe, and how did it turn out?
Well, it looks scrumptious, doesn't it? Oh, and talking about scrumptious, I'm looking rather scrumptious today because I've had my hair done. Well, anyway, we'll have some of that after the show.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for that, anyway. Now, it's time for the letters for this week. And this week, it's asking Rodney to do something, which is to go and plant a tree for the Maidstone branch of the Preschool Playgroups Association. And they invited Rodney to plant a tree for the Playgroup National Week.
Yeah, well, it seems such a lovely idea. We all went, didn't we, Debs?
Yeah.
Oh, look!
Yeah.
Oh, you got a chicken?
Oh, it's very nice. Don't! Is that yours? Stop it! Is that yours? How are you? How are you? You want to stroke him? Yeah. Oh, look, he likes all. Oh my goodness.
I'd like to say thank you to Rod and Emu for coming to plant this tree for the children.
For the children, yes.
It's going to grow big and strong, and this is going to be their play area for a long time. So
Oh, that's lovely.
it'd be lovely for you. Thank you for
Yes,
coming.
well, no, well, thank you for asking us. In fact, we've been looking forward to this, haven't we, gang? Yeah. So, okay.
I'm very glad to be here to welcome you with my particular protector, Hefflump. Hello, Emu.
Don't do that. Nice to meet you. But it's a lovely chain of office.
Now, you lay your hands off that.
No, that's quite all right.
I know how very naughty you can be.
No, he's never naughty. Go! There we are. Don't do that. Stop it. It's now planted.
Oh, yeah, and while we were there, someone presented us with this. It's looking a bit sad because it didn't get planted. Well, there you are. That's it from this week. Join us same time next week.
Yes, and here's your address.
Not again, Deborah.
Emu's all-live Pink Windmill Show. Central Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA. Let's see our friends are getting along in Grotbear's Grotto.
Welcome to Grotbag's Grotto, the only game on TV on which I spare every single expense. Redford, explain the game to the brats.
I will, yeah. Now, you've all seen it before, but very quickly, 5 little grottos, 5 cauldrons and 5 prizes. Some of them good, some of them not so good. Mrs. Grotbags will bargain with you, and you decide which you want to take, all right? Can we have our number 1 contestant, please? All right. And this is Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Right, come on, son. There we are. Now, you turn around there, look. You're lucky because you've got all 5 to choose from. 1 to 5, pick a number.
3.
Number 3. Go and get number 3.
Bring it here, Daniel! Come on now!
Mrs. Grotbag. Now, we're going to show the boys and girls at home, Daniel, what's in the cauldron. Right.
Right now, Daniel, instead of that prize in there, I will offer you something really exciting. I can offer you a fabulous jigsaw puzzle. Really, no. It's a very expensive prize, that.
Lovely picture.
And some marvellous marbles. 1,500 marbles in this little bag here. So you can have a game of marbles. Ooh, and I will give you a table tennis bat, which will keep you fit, like Auntie Grotty.
Not much chance.
You can have all that instead of your cauldron.
What's in the cauldron? Cauldron.
You want the cauldron? You don't want these wonderful prizes?
Not very sure, are you, Dick?
Do you know what you've won? You have won this fantastic pair of binoculars! Go away!
Can we have number 2 contestant, please?
So I'm having terrible trouble with Sybil this week.
Hello, this is
Jump,
Claire.
Sybil!
Hello, Claire. Oh, she will play with that performing flea. Right.
Hurry
you
up,
can
Claire.
choose number 1, 2, 4 or 5.
Sybil, I don't
Go
know
get
what's the
number
matter
4.
with you this week.
Mrs. Grotbags there. There we are. Put
Give it to me, you horrible brat!
We're going to show the boys and girls at home what's in there.
Right.
Here we go.
Now, I'm having awful trouble with Sybil. She's off for food too, you know. Now,
surprised.
I've got something really exciting in here this week. Yes, I have. Cedric, what are you doing on there, Cecil?
Dear.
Cecil, get off! Get off! How dare you! This is the most fantastic LP ever had. This is Mr. Rolf Harris on Spartan Records with his Goodly Bear, what's it? And the monster. And it's all about a koala bear. It's lovely. He nicked my drain pipe, I nicked his record. There we are. And he signed it on there.
Oh, yeah.
He signed it. It's good, isn't it, that?
You can write.
And... Oh, yes. How to look as beautiful as Auntie Grotty. The one and only Wish's outfit. So you can look as lovely as me.
That picture was taken a long time ago.
How dare you, Redford?
True.
Be quiet. I never say anything about you going rusty. And some lovely games here with jacks. Jacks is a little game that you play with balls.
We
and
used to call it 5 stones.
Jacks.
Yes. What are you going to do?
Prizes!
You got the prizes? It's up to you, not me. The prizes. The prizes.
Quiet! You unruly lot! Be quiet!
Oh, they're a rubber,
You want the
aren't
prizes? Well done. I know what it was. It was that stupid Rolf Harris with his didgeridoo watch it, wasn't it? That's what did it. You know what you would have won? You would have won a video game.
Never mind, you got some nice prizes. Where's the prize? Contestant number 3, please.
Grotbags wins a game!
This is Christian. Right, Christian. You can choose number 1,
Cecil,
2
if you
or
do
5.
that again, you're a naughty
Number
boy.
2. Go get number 2.
Just because Rolf Harris plays his didgeridoo, there's no need to leave his record. Oh,
Right. Now, let's show the boys and girls what's in the cauldron. There we
Right.
go. Here we go. It's exciting, isn't it?
now, how would you like Cecil?
Ooh.
He makes a very nice pet. No, all right
Always
then.
on toast, I
Ah,
suppose.
yes. Here we have a lovely fan belt. Oh, no, you can't have that. That's Redford's spare part. He's having terrible trouble with his gyroscopics.
Oh,
now, you can have a fabulous game of Ask Me Another. That's a really fabulous game, that. Don't know what it's about.
Very
It's a
intelligent.
fantastic game. Table tennis bats to keep you fit. And, the electronic alarm clock, which will get you up in time for school in the mornings.
Oh,
there we
don't
are.
want that,
You can have all that.
What would you do?
The cauldron.
The cauldron.
You want the cauldron?
He's decided on the cauldron.
What do you want?
Cauldron.
The cauldron. You don't want the prizes? Quiet! You know what you've won? You've won something really fabulous. You've won an eggshell.
Never mind. Crocky's got something hot. There's a nice t-shirt.
Oh, Croc, you're so soft giving away all our
That's a
T-shirts.
nice t-shirt.
I don't like all this old films that they keep showing, you know.
Oh, then
I'm
look, another
certain
one.
Emu doesn't
They're
choose
showing
them.
another one.
Yes, they're going to show
Oh.
another one. It's Emu's choice.
we've got a record on here right now of Emu's choice, so why don't you have a look down there and you'll see it all. That's me byword, virtuosity, me twinkle in the eye word. Sometimes castles fall to the ground, but that's where four-leaf clovers are found.
Virtuosity,
lucky chances,
fortuitous little happy happenstances.
I don't worry, 'cause everywhere I see that every bit of life is lit by virtuosity.
That's me own word. Virtuosity, me never feel alone word. Round a corner, under a tree, good fortune's waiting. Just wait and see. Virtuosity, lucky chances, fortuitous little
I keep smiling 'cause my philosophy is
do your best and leave the rest to virtuosity.
Well, that's it. Emu and I, we should be in London tomorrow afternoon at a very large toy store in Regent Street. But on Sunday, all of us here, the whole Emu's World gang, will be on stage live in Nottingham. So if you're around, come and join us. Until then, see you next week at the Pink Windmill. Bye!
That bird is extremely dangerous. It'll have to go. Did you know that hens have a pecking order? This is a self-portrait of our hens here today. The chief hen can peck all the others. Number 2 can peck all those down below, but not the chief hen. And what does the chief hen get? Gets the first peck at all the best food and all the best water. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed our programmes. I'm going to have an extremely exciting time making a vegetarian omelette. Didn't think I was going to catch that, did you?